Good morning, everyone. How are we? I hope we are all doing fine. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Officer 24/7. My name is Niharika Walia Bhatnagar, and I'm with you with the specific area of Advanced Business and Financial Management. Anji, chaliye, let's begin. We were talking about adjustment of uncertainty of capital in investment decisions. Acha, everyone, when we talk about this specific area, in the last class, we have talked about sensitivity, we have talked about scenario. What else is left? So, I think today will be the last day to be spent on this particular topic further. Then I'll move towards the next topic, that is decision making, and then probably we can do more of module D. Every single day, I'm picking up a specific concept and basically discussing it with you, letting you know about that particular concept, how does it work, and what is the way that we can think over it. है ना? चलिए. Why should one be conservative while estimating revenues? Why is this estimation of revenue so conservative, everyone? Why is there a need? Hanshi, revenues are fully controllable. Number one, to maximize the potential profits. Unfavorable and unexpected events can lead to lower revenues. It is standard practice in the oil industries. No, it is actually not. Everyone, answer is unfavorable and unexpected events. We thought that things will go fine. Think about any. Acha, Russia, Ukraine. Nobody knew that in a day this will happen. But then recently, acha, so that's a little out. But recently, um, Russia has actually become fourth in terms of purchase power parity, PPP. So when the economy grows, your growing money is definitely going to increase further. But when the economy falls, your estimations, everything that you were looking forward to get time getting money and all, it just doesn't come. है ना? Which of the following is not mentioned as a factor affecting the cost estimates? Cost estimates, which is not affected, raw material prices, this is one of the major areas, everyone. We start building our business with this only. Don't you think so? Imported goods prices, market competition, and staff and labor cost. Okay, which of the following is not affecting cost estimates. Everyone, what do you think is going to be the answer? Raw material is going to affect you, staff and labor cost is going to affect you, imported goods or market competition. The correct answer is market competition. This cannot affect our cost. This can affect our demand or it can affect our sales. But this won't affect our day-to-day working. What say? है ना? Everyone, which of the what is the relationship between revenue estimation and project jeopardy? Acha, revenue estimation is one of the base, but why do you start working? Because you expect that someday I'm gonna get good money. Overestimating revenue can secure project success. Underestimating revenue can ensure project failure. Overestimating the revenue Overestimating the revenue can jeopardize the business if actual revenue is lower. Obviously, it can happen. I was telling you कि पता है I can make 1 lakh, 1 lakh, 1 lakh in the first 4 years and then we'll make it 2 lakh every year. And this doesn't even reach 40,000. Then whatever the company would have thought they would grow, they would become bigger, this would happen, that would happen, all this will happen. Nothing happened. है ना? So in this case, nothing will happen. This is the reality of it. That revenue estimation has no impact. It has an impact. Why would I put money if I cannot see something coming up in a future for the business? Everyone, I need to say that I can come up with something that has to be constructive. So in this case, what's going to be the answer? Overestimating can jeopardize the product. Again, just talked about it. Next point. What factors might lead to an increase in the originally planned investment amount? Okay, lower than expected revenue. Again, for first point, which can definitely hit you. Next point, strict adherence to initial cost estimates. You just can't do that. You just can't do that part. In a business, you can never try this thing, everyone. Then adjustments based on revenue, cost, and risk considerations or reductions in labor cost. Basically, na, we would try to increase or decrease things only and only when simple. You need to adjust for the revenue, costs, and risks. Next point. Why is the short period payback period often preferred in the projects? Actually, now think about it. You have taken a big loan. You want to get rid of it as early as possible because the project that you have taken is quite risky. So you'd always pray to God, Bhagwan, as soon as possible, this should be done with. है ना? Then to minimize the risk, to maximize the long-term gain, you are not looking at long-term profit. You are just trying to recover the investments. So this is just not long-term. To increase the initial investment, your initial investment does not increase this way, everyone. Payback means in how much time I'm gonna repeat, I'm gonna get this money back. Next point, to maximize the return on investment. Hanchi, it is to minimize the risk. The point is, I know that there is a very bleak chance of recovering the losses. So when there is a bleak chance of recovering the losses in the long term basis, I just want, ki Bhagwan, it should be done as short term basis as early as possible, just to minimize the risk. Why does sensitivity analysis help determine a project evaluation? It does. Everyone, I looked at you and said that initial investment, if changed, can take your decision dwindled towards 53%. If you change your annual inflows, then it can definitely impact more by 60%. When you change your discounting factor, it changed by 20%. Now, all these things are already stated. Now, what will you do? Everyone, what will you do? Sensitive analysis is basically the one when we are looking at multiple variables. And we know every variable is gonna do a lot of troubles. The project's potential maximum revenue, sensitivity analysis cannot increase that. The robustness or variability of the project under variable conditions, yeah, this can be the point. The project's initial investment requirements or the time frame for payback. I don't think time frame for payback is going to make a difference. Do you think so? So in this case, the point is robustness. The answer is B. Done, everyone? चलिए जी. Which method of decision making involves analyzing the relationship between cost, volume, and profit? Relevant, ABC, CVP, or ethical and non financial considerations? Anji, what's gonna be the answer? In terms of cost, volume, profit, it's very easy. The topic is CVP. CVP is the one. Done? Chaliye. Next point. Which decision making method assigns the cost to activities as per on their use of resources? Matlab, the more you use, the more it is given. Everyone, decision making, relevant costing, sensitivity, ABC, or scenario. There's only one thing that stands there. The answer is ABC costing, activity based. Next point. Everyone, download the app right away. Why to download the app right away? Simple reason that if you download the app right away, then you can get your previous year questions. है ना? You will find the previous year questions. You will find 78% discount on our courses. And you can also find the PDFs of our classes, and not this only, everyone. The previous classes, the YouTube sessions are all available there. Okay? What's the concept of the day, everyone? The concept of the day is called decision tree analysis. Acha, everyone, when we talk about a situation, I said take a decision. Either it's yes or no. If it's a yes, a 40% probability. It's a no, 60% probability. Then if we go for a yes, then these two things will happen. Then in a no, these two things will happen, and this is the probability of each. Matlab, when we talk about the probability, this is how it becomes a tree. But it's just that the tree starts from right to left. Sorry, left to right. So in this case, when we are trying to find it out, it just grows that way. So what do we do, everyone? In this case, we have to be very, very clear now what are we dealing with. So what do they do in this case? Once you know that this is how we record it, then simple. Decision tree basically gives you the entire view of the probability of happening or non-happening of an event. Okay? So the correct answer goes up to decision tree analysis. It's a graphical description. It's actually a pictorial description in which we are looking at the entire part. Then it's a graphical description number one. Here they specify the issue. They have their possible answers, they have their probabilities, then they have their determines or determination of the consequences and calculate the EMVs, whatever the values would come out to be. है ना? Then you have decision notes, matlab yes or no's comes out, branches are there, chance notes, this is the chances are this can happen or this cannot. This is basically something which you and I can say this is non-guaranteed. End notes, which is the last of it. Splitting, then we are putting into more than one subnote, and last is pruning. That is opposite of splitting. You're not splitting it up, you're coming it to the end. Done. Last point. Advantage and disadvantage. I think pictorial description plays a very important role. That's what even I feel. Pictorial description has a very, very strong role in the working of an organization. What do you think? Then effectiveness, it is easy to understand. It is basically a best pickup tool, I can say. Then to understand and interpret, when you look at something on the pictorial description, it definitely becomes more clear. Then comes flexibility. There is basically, it suits all the management styles and data work of an input for other analytical tools. Our other analytical tools can definitely work in a better way. So this is a better one because now everything which is in the pictorial description, now people will definitely fall for it. It is easier to understand something which is pictorial. Acha, everyone, please like the session, share the session, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done it yet. Okay? Done. Next point. See, this is how it looks like. You have to expand or not. Then probability of expansion, probability of contraction, probability of expansion, probability of contraction, leaving to a profit or a loss. See, all these nodes are there. That means what do we do in this case, everyone? Look at this part. It starts from here. It looks like a tree, though it grows from left to right. Done, Naji? I'm sorry. Done. So everyone, let's end the session here. What do we do about this, everyone? Now let's go on to our website and understand what we need to go through. See, if I told you about our website now, our website is Adda 24/7. Matlab that is www dot adda247.com, where you will find all our courses. Acha, revision batch classes for English medium is also starting. So I hope you are going through it. They are starting from tomorrow, I believe. Chaliye, let me show you what exactly I'm talking about. Go on to our website, that is www.adda247.com. When you go on to this specific area, what are we dealing with, everyone? What is it about? First of all, go to our website. Second of all, click on the JIB and CIB area. Go on to the JIB May 2024. Once you have clicked on JIB May 2024, look at this, the revision batch is out. If you go through our batch, they are starting it. So this is for, oh, I'm sorry, this is for JIB. Let me show you the CIB one as well. There it is, June 2024. Look at this. The examination has been postponed and expected it is basically it was something which was supposed to be in June, but now because of the elections and all, it has been shifted to July now. So long back. So in this case, what are we dealing with? If you look at the July part, how do we do the examination, everyone? Let's talk about it. See, this is our July batch. It starts from 8th of June. Matlab it's starting from tomorrow. So if you haven't taken up the course, and you should be doing it, because this course is really helpful. Because you get the case studies, you get to revise properly. Obviously, ABFM is not a small subject, so we are starting its revision early, then giving a lot of time to it, because subjects are extremely difficult, and it's going to take a lot of time. Done. So this is it for you, everyone. Go ahead and check it out right away and use the code Y541. See, you get 78% discount and you get all the four subjects, everyone. All the four subjects revision plus our par pack revision batch. Matlab case study plus par pack revision. Both of these things covered, and that too at 3679. I think that's a good price. For 3000 you're getting the entire compulsory subject range. So I think you should not be leaving it behind, because at this point of time, whatever time you're giving to your examination is definitely insufficient. You need more time to study. है ना? Chaliye. That's it for the day, everyone. Let's meet up tomorrow.